Good morning and welcome to the new edition of Dr. Lamba's Awakening Call. Just yesterday, Tim Horton introduced eggless omelette to its menu. And they say that this plant-based alternative is made from the mung bean protein. And this is the latest offering by the Canadian chain to satisfy the vegan need, that increasing trend of vegetarian eating is making all these food suppliers opt in for meat tasting but meatless dishes. And then, this comes on the heels of Beyond Meat burger. They say that plant-based burger tastes and even bleeds like a real burger. Isn't it enough to weird you? To me, it seems to be pretty weird. And what's more important is that this is according to them, in consonance with the Canadian Health Guide, which calls for the more plant food. But is it plant food? It's not. This is the biggest hoax after the cholesterol hoax. Eggs have cholesterol, so don't eat eggs. And now they say eat eggs. The clarified butter is harmful for the arteries, and now they say that's an ideal thing to do. And before I point out the major harms of this so-called plant-based meat burger and the so-called eggless omelette, let's see what is there. The eggless meat burger has pea protein isolate, canola oil, palm oil, methyl cellulose, carrageenan, potassium bicarbonate, caramel color, naltrexone, potassium chloride, tapioca starch, sorbitol, chloride, spices, salt, then extract of spinach, broccoli, carrot, not the product but their extract, cysteine hydrochloride, and so on and so forth. The plant extracts are hardly 5%. Mostly are preservatives, chemicals, which are harmful to everybody. Let's go to the other product, grilled chicken strips. The ingredients there are, again, flavor of the chicken, maltodextrin, canola oil, and put this potassium phosphate, titanium dioxide, molasses powder, and potassium chloride. Let's come to the third one, the beefy crumble. This contains maltodextrin, calcium sulfate, potassium bicarbonate, potassium chloride, sugar, lemon juice concentrate, and like that. So none of the products, whether it's a chicken strip or beefy crumble or burger, has a major portion of the plant life. 85% are chemicals, which are harmful. And then the salt. It is more than daily requirement in one burger. High salt, all chemicals, and then they say it's healthy. Wow. Now, let me talk of some of the chemicals which are there. Soya protein isolate. Soya is good. Processed soya is particularly bad. Fermented organic soya, as I said earlier, does not pose any health risk. Let's be very honest. But eating soya protein isolate, according to the medical science, definitely takes a toll on the body. It causes mood swings, depression, and this was found in the Harvard research, which said that 1 cup of soya milk per day lowers the human sperm count by 50% in the men who consume soya. And they include even other factors like age, caffeine, alcohol intake. But up to 50% sperm count can be destroyed by soya protein isolate. So, and this they say is good. The study also found another thing, that it encourages estrogen-dependent tumors for the breast cancer. The Harvard study indicates that the prolonged consumption of soya protein isolate has a stimulating effect on premenstrual female breast, characterized by the increased secretion of the breast fluid, appearance of the hyperplastic epithelial cells, and elevated levels of plasma estradiol. And this soya protein isolate is a major portion of these meatless ones. Moreover, this protein is high in psychoestrogen, which can block normal estrogen, leading to hormonal imbalance and breast cancer. So, why is it that the people have not been informed? Dr. Mercola says that this protein isolate is a huge cause of concern. Reason: how it's produced, you'll be amazed. It's produced in industrial factories where a slurry of soya bean is mixed with an alkaline solution to remove fiber, then precipitated using acid wash and neutralized by an alkaline solution. So, judge for yourself. Moreover, acid washing in the aluminum tanks leaches aluminum into the final product, and the resultant curds are spray dried at high temperature. So aluminum is there, cancer causing elements are there, and that's a major portion. Excuse me, please. Now let's take up the second major ingredient, canola oil. These are rapeseeds processed at a highly pressurized, and the extract of the last of the oil. Canola cake undergoes a 70-minute wash with chemical solvent. This chemical solvent, if you don't know, is hexane, a neurotoxin. It's a neurotoxin. And this 70-minute wash with the neurotoxin, you can be sure, is not good for your brain. Then the oil enters the refining stage and it's washed with sodium hydroxide. Do you know what is sodium hydroxide? It's lye made in the wash, used in the washing soap. Then the oil is clearer, but it does contain waxes. So what they do is cool to 41 degrees to clear out the wax. Then it's bleached. Bleach is added to remove the color. And then comes the steam injection heating process to remove the smell. One can only wonder how this is being used in such a large number. Then the caramel color, the most important one. Don't confuse caramel color with caramel. Caramel actually is made of cream and sugar. And the manufacturers have taken this advantage of confusion. They think that the customer would think it's caramel, it's cream, it's sugar. No. Caramel color contains ammonia and sulfides. You know the color in Coke and Pepsi? That is caramel color. And according to Johns Hopkins Institute of Medical Sciences, this color is an unnecessary, avoidable risk of cancer. The only purpose is aesthetic and it's harmful. And Professor Keefe, assistant professor at Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Safety, says it's a constant threat to public health and raises questions about its use. There you are. Then there is another thing. They call it yeast extract. Do you know what is yeast extract? It is nothing but monosodium glutamate, MSG. It comes under many names. MSG is an excitotoxin. By that, psychologists use these jargon so that you don't understand. Excitotoxin is which overstimulates your nervous system. University of Toyama in Japan says that monosodium glutamate leads to significant inflammation, obesity, and type 2 diabetes. The long-term consequence of MSG is particularly harmful for the liver and can cause liver cancer. As a matter of fact, when the tests were done on the mice, it was found that in 6 months, all the mice which were under test had undergone this change. Then there's another subject which is used, a substance, keratin. According to the University College of Medicine at the University of Iowa, keratin is nothing but is the best form of getting cancer. It's carcinogenic because it's a degradation of the animal fat. It is used as a thickener, as a stabilizer and texturizer in processed foods. But it has carcinogenic properties of degraded carcinogenic in animal models and cancer-promoting effects, I'm quoting, of ungraded carcinogenic in experiment models, and its widespread use should be discouraged and reconsidered. The report from the University of Illinois at Chicago says that keratin is harmful for the glucose tolerance and impairs glucose intolerance, increases insulin resistance, and inhibits insulin signaling in vivo in the liver. So type 2 diabetes. Another thing which is being used is titanium dioxide. Again, a chemical which causes cancer. French researchers in the University of Paris and Sorbonne conducted this study, and they found that for 100 days, titanium dioxide was given to the rats, and 40% of them got cancer at the end of 100 days. So, this is plant-based meat, eggless omelette made from moong. In India, we have called moong fritters. Fritters made from the moong bean. Why not eat them? Take fritters, take 2 slices of bread, put the fritters in them and eat them. No processing, no harmful chemicals, and everything is hunky-dory. Why is it that the government is asleep when the health of the people is concerned? It is beneficial only to the manufacturer and to the drug industry. Maybe they are in a conspiracy. Excuse me. A conspiracy to cheat the common credulous people, a conspiracy to exploit the people, make use of their ignorance, use jargon, exploit them, and fill the coffers of those two industrial groups. And I'm amazed that the government is asleep. Of course, why should not be? Politicians, the political parties always have their cut. And why should they stop the flow of money which comes to them? Who cares for the people? We'll talk about it in a sympathetic tone when the need is there. In the meantime, let the processed food industry keep on earning and let the drug industry keep on earning. Who cares? But you should care, and I should care. We are the people who suffer at the hands of these exploiters, at the hands of these people who have no interest of the humanity at heart, whose only purpose is to earn money. Nothing wrong with that, provided money earned is done sincerely and without putting the health of the millions of people at risk. Think about it. Force your MPs to ensure that this so-called vegan food is banned. And the sooner you do it, the better it shall be for you. Take care. Thank you.